Welcome to this advanced AI simulation. Witness the rise of pure 999.9 gold from raw stone through the revolutionary lens of high-end future technology and automation. We start at Sector 01, a colossal open-pit mine surrounded by majestic peaks. Neon lights flicker as drones patrol the skies above this mechanical industrial landscape. The camera plunges deep into the Earth's crust, descending into the heart of the excavation, where giant robotic excavators claw at the ground under a futuristic sky. Mechanical giants operate with tireless precision, extracting the ancient secrets buried beneath layers of rock and soil, guided by artificial intelligence to find the richest mineral veins. Behold the raw ore, seemingly ordinary stones that hide a legendary secret. Look closely at the faint golden glow vibrating beneath the cold, gray surface of the Earth. Our sensors detect high concentrations of aurum particles hidden within. The scanning process identifies the exact coordinates for the next phase of our complex industrial refinement journey. The transport drones lift the heavy loads with ease, carrying the raw materials toward the processing hub. The factory awaits, a masterpiece of engineering standing against the horizon. As we approach the facility, the gates of the future open. Here, the raw power of nature meets the calculated precision of the digital age in a symphony. Inside the crushing chamber, massive centrifugal machines prepare to break the ore. The air is thick with the sound of heavy metal and the scent of ozone. The crushing process begins as the rocks are pulverized into fragments. Every impact is a step closer to liberating the precious metal locked within the stubborn stone casing. Under immense pressure, the solid rock turns to dust. This high-speed simulation captures the exact moment the geological bonds break, releasing the tiny, brilliant crystals of pure gold. The entire floor vibrates with power as the machines work in perfect harmony. Every grain of dust is tracked and analyzed by the system's watchful artificial intelligence eyes. Sophisticated robotic arms use ultrasonic sensors to detect the highest grade particles. They move with lightning speed, sorting the material with a level of accuracy no human could. Each piece is scrutinized under ultrasonic waves. The system filters out the waste, ensuring only the most promising elements move forward to the next stage of our evolution. The crushing process is nearly complete. The data streams show a perfect yield, as the golden particles are identified and isolated from the surrounding mountain of gray dust. Gravity and vibration work together on high-speed tables. Watch as the heavier gold grains begin to reveal themselves, shining like stars through a veil of gray mineral clouds. The first true glimpse of the treasure appears. High-pressure jets wash away the impurities, leaving behind a shimmering trail of concentrated gold sand that glitters under the lights. The filtration hall is a labyrinth of technology. Every tier of the machinery is designed to refine the concentration further, pushing the limits of modern mineral processing science. The raw material has been transformed. What was once a mountain of rock is now a concentrated flow of golden potential, ready for the chemical alchemy of hydrometallurgy. Welcome to the hydrometallurgy phase. In these advanced glass reactors, a specialized chemical solution will extract the gold at a molecular level with near-perfect efficiency and speed. The gold powder dissolves into the solution, initiating a complex chemical reaction. It is a dance of molecules where the gold is separated from any remaining unwanted elements. Look inside the reaction at the atomic level. The AI simulates the separation process, showing how the gold ions are liberated, creating a pure liquid concentrate of wealth. The solution boils and reacts, reaching the optimal temperature for extraction. The air is filled with the sound of soft bubbling, a sign of the transformation happening within. Technicians monitor the flow from high-tech consoles. Every milliliter of solution is accounted for as the gold moves through a network of glowing pipes toward the final filters. The efficiency of our future tech is unmatched. The concentration levels rise rapidly as the system purges every last trace of rock and iron from the golden liquid. These multi-stage membranes are the gatekeepers of purity. Only the purest gold ions can pass through, leaving behind a residue of everything that is not the ultimate prize. Follow the golden stream as it races through the system. The liquid is now heavily concentrated, a glowing river of potential, waiting to take its solid, eternal form. In the precipitation vats, the magic happens. A sudden chemical shift turns the liquid back into a solid, as gold grains emerge from the solution like a storm. The recovered gold is now thick and heavy. It has come so far from the mountain, stripped of its impurities, and ready for the fire of the furnace. We wash the concentrate one last time to remove any chemical traces. Only the essence of the metal remains, gleaming with a promise of the brilliance to come. Intense heat dries the grains, revealing their true color. The transformation is nearly complete, and the stage is set for the most dramatic part of our journey. The concentrate is ready for the forge. It moves toward the furnace room, where fire will finally transform these fragments into a single, unified flow of wealth. Step into the heat of the induction furnace. Here, the temperature reaches staggering heights, controlled by AI to ensure the perfect environment for the final smelting process. The gold grains drop into the white, hot crucible. They begin to soften immediately, succumbing to the overwhelming power of the heat as they prepare to merge together. A plasma torch incinerates any remaining atoms of impurity. This is the trial by fire, where only the strongest and purest element survives the intense thermal assault. The metal begins to flow. The surface ripples like a lake of fire, reflecting the raw energy of the furnace in a mesmerizing display of liquid light. The furnace tilts, guided by robotic precision that never falters. It is a delicate balance of weight and heat as the liquid gold prepares to leave its cradle. The first drop falls, a tear of molten light. It is a sight that has captivated humanity for millennia, now perfected by the machines of the future world. A continuous stream of gold flows into the molds. It is thick and heavy, moving with the majestic weight of history and the brilliance of modern achievement. Watch as the liquid metal fills every corner of the mold. The surface begins to settle, forming a skin of pure potential that will soon become a solid. Row after row of molds are filled with absolute consistency. The factory operates with a tireless rhythm, producing the foundations of wealth with every single rotation. A cooling mist hits the hot surface, creating a spectacular burst of steam. The temperature drops rapidly, locking the atoms of gold into their eternal, solid structure. The bars emerge from the cooling chamber, still radiating a soft, warm glow. They are now solid forms, but their journey to absolute purity is not yet finished. The bar is quenched in a specialized bath, a violent transition that brings the metal down to a stable temperature. The sound of steam is a victory. The raw bar emerges, dripping and clean. It possesses the weight of true gold, but it still lacks the mirror-like finish of the highest grade 999.9. The thermal data confirms a perfect melt. The temperature was maintained with surgical precision, ensuring that the crystalline structure of the gold is dense and remarkably strong. A diagnostic laser scans the surface for any imperfections. Every micron is measured as we prepare for the final stage of molecular refinement and ultimate perfection. The fires of the furnace are left behind. We transition from the realm of heat to the realm of electricity, where the final impurities will be removed. The bars are transported to the clean room. This is where science reaches its peak, turning high-quality gold into the absolute standard of 999.9 purity. Enter the sanctuary of purity. In this sterile environment, the final molecules of copper and silver will be cast out, leaving only the perfect essence of gold. The bar is submerged and the current is applied. Electricity becomes the tool of purification, driving a molecular migration that is as beautiful as it is complex. See the gold ions travel through the liquid. They move with purpose, drawn by the electrical field to deposit themselves on the cathode in their purest form. Hour by hour, the pure gold builds up, molecule by molecule. This slow and steady process is the only way to achieve the legendary 4 nines level of purity. The surface is a landscape of perfection. No blemish or foreign atom remains. This is the material that will define the standard of value for the future. The process is carefully tuned. Every volt and ampere is monitored to ensure that only the most refined gold atoms are allowed to join the final masterpiece. The entire room hums with a low, powerful vibration. It is the sound of electricity at work, stripping away the last remnants of the Earth's impurities forever. The gold emerges reborn. It is no longer just a metal. It is a symbol of absolute refinement, shining with a light that seems to come from the final sweep. A high-energy laser searches for and vaporizes the last stray atoms of impurity. This is the threshold of perfection, where science meets art. The laser leaves a trail of mirror-like brilliance. The surface is now so smooth, it reflects the world around it, with absolute clarity and zero distortion. The analysis is complete. The goal has been reached. We have achieved 999.9 purity, the ultimate standard of the global market and the future of value. A final, gentle melt brings the gold together into its final form. This is a clean process, performed in a vacuum to maintain its newfound absolute purity. The pour is silent and smooth. The gold moves with a grace that only comes from being completely pure, filling the mold with a heavy, golden silence. The bar is ready for its identity. The press descends, prepared to stamp the mark of quality that the world recognizes as the pinnacle of material wealth. A sea of gold fills the room. Each bar is a masterpiece of technology, a journey from the deep earth to the heights of human and AI achievement. The mark of excellence is set. The numbers 999.9 are more than just a measurement. They are a promise of quality and a legacy of technological triumph. The creator's mark is added, a signature on a work of industrial art. This logo represents the synergy between advanced manufacturing and the intelligence of the machine. As the bar cools, its color deepens into that rich, unmistakable yellow that has driven history. It sits silently, a dense concentrate of energy and value. A final polish removes any trace of the journey. Every edge is sharpened, every surface made perfect, reflecting the light with a brilliance that is truly divine. Watch as the pyramid of wealth is constructed. Each bar adds to a monument of success, a physical manifestation of the progress we have made in technology. The camera circles the treasure, capturing the light as it dances across 1,000 faces of pure gold. It is a sight of unparalleled beauty and power. Focus on the details. The texture is a map of our process, a story of fire, chemicals, and electricity told in the world's most enduring and beautiful metal. This is the triumph of technology, a substance born from the earth and perfected by the mind, standing as a beacon of prosperity in a digital world. Our simulation draws to a close, but the legacy of this transformation remains. The fusion of nature and intelligence has created something truly eternal and absolutely perfect. Thank you for witnessing the rise of gold. From the rawest ore to the purest state, we have conquered the elements through the power of advanced AI. Experience the future of creation. This has been a high-end AI simulation of the world's most precious journey. Until next time, stay focused on the gold standard.